Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another no money spent episode. Today we do get a gold contracts back, and you guys know how I feel about that all the time. There is nothing better than getting a gold contracts pack, because the thing is, at some point today you might be able to snipe some contracts below that 400 price tag. So that's just something I would look for if I'm you guys before we go any further. As you guys can see, do have the gold contracts back, and yes, we did get amethyst Trae Young as well. Looking at the daily challenges before we go any further, we do have scored 3 layups with a single player, score 11 points in an unlimited game with the power forward, and win a game of triple threat offline with 3 players from the Pistons. So the only one you might have to go out of your way to get done, obviously these two, but winning a game of triple threat offline with 3 players from the Pistons is super easy. The unlimited ones, that's the one that you're gonna actually have to play a game of unlimited to get done. But the good thing about it is I need to play a game of unlimited anyway, so I can kind of double those up. Gonna get 300 XP for that. I'm gonna score 3 layups with a player, no matter whether that's triple threat or unlimited. That's going to happen as well. But the big thing for me is obviously I do need to just get this triple threat offline challenge done with 3 players from the Pistons. Now, looking at the Pistons, I'm going to look through all of these and see if I can double it up. Did any of these players play for the Pistons? I don't think so, but there's a possibility that maybe I could, double it up. The problem is I'm going to have to head into a domination game at some point to get this week 2 challenge done, making 2 3-pointers with the Jazz player. But it's pain because I'm going to have to go into a domination game and I don't really need to. So it's kind of tough. But during that unlimited game, obviously I'm going to get minutes with Trae Young. I do need to pick up a James Worthy at some point today if I can find one for a decent price, because I need to play the minutes with James Worthy so I can just be done with that challenge. But everything else, I'm staying up decently up to date. Obviously I could be a little higher. I think I could be level 32 if I maxed everything out. But obviously, I'm not too worried about being the first one to get Blake Griffin. I just want to do it in a pretty timely manner, which I feel like I'm on the verge of doing so. I still got to play some of these triple threat challenges, which is, there's just a ton of XP sitting there for those, as well as getting triple threat offline completed. So I still got a lot to do. It all starts today with getting this game of triple threat offline done with Pistons players. I'm going to plug Pistons. I'll just plug Kelly in here to give me some sort of scoring, but I'm just going to apply 1 contract to him. But yeah, 3 players from the Pistons and triple threat offline should be easy enough to do. All right, let's see what Kelly can do. It doesn't really matter what happens in this game. Obviously, I could get the layup challenge done, and I probably will at some point during this challenge, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to get that layup challenge done at some point today. Now, it would be nice to just get it done in this as well, but we'll just see what happens. I obviously have to go into unlimited later and score the points with the power forward anyway, so it doesn't truly matter whether I get those or not. I just need to make sure I don't lose this game. That's like my biggest thing, because if I lose this game, I will be very, very upset. There's 1 layup, so if I can get 2 more layups with Christian Wood, I think that's the challenge. Just 3 layups with any player. Super, super easy challenge. I'm going to end up losing this game. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, because I don't know. I don't know how I lost this game. I was messing around trying to get layups, and before I knew it, I couldn't get a stop on these guys, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? Here we are, hitting a fadeaway. Oh, thank you. Come on, can I come back and win? We got to stop on the break. I need a 3 here. I ain't gonna sit here and lie with you guys. I need a 3 here. Pow. Give me 1. Thank you. Okay, 1 stop. Literally 1 stop and I'm fine. 1 stop, I'm fine. But what are the odds I can get a stop? I don't know. Good. We're fine. Just get it out of Sleepy's hands. Please get it out of his hands. Please. Thank you.
Finish him.
Listen, man. I get he has playmaking takeover. I understand that. That's from range extender with Desmond Mason to... So, since I didn't get that XP challenge done, I got my layups, but I did not get the triple threat with Pistons players. It makes me so angry, the fact that I have to replay this game. Here I'm up against Michael Jordan, Richard Jefferson, and Truck Robinson. If I lose this game, y'all might not get no money spent today, because my controller might go through my monitor, okay? But I just don't understand. You're wide open. Thank you. Just knock down shots. It's that simple. I don't understand why Kelly Tripucka couldn't knock down a shot last game, but then in this game, you want to go crazy all of a sudden. And please, kill me with Truck Robinson. I truly don't care I truly don't care. Watch me like win this game by like 21 now. Now that I'm mad. Good call, ref. It's just like, I don't know where to go for offense either. Obviously, I got to go through Kelly, but it's tough because Michael Jordan's on him. Thank you, Christian one. If I lose this game, I don't know what to say. I'm up 5-0. There is absolutely no way I should lose this game. As you guys can see, this is a blowout. I mean, it's really a blowout, and it's like, I'm mad because I had to replay it, but it is what it is. It's not like it's not like it's a domination game, anything like that. It's just a quick triple threat game. But it's just annoying the fact that I lost the first one. I don't know how I lost. I just lost, and now I win by 13. It is what it is. I will take the free XP for some of these daily challenges. We'll see if the vault opens. I don't ever expect anything out of the vault, but I have gotten some good things, especially this season, out of the vault. So after this, obviously it didn't open. We got 15 tokens for what? What did I, oh, for the 340 wins, we get 15 tokens. I'll take that. That's a nice little perk, a nice little reward right there. So as you guys can see, got a few things done, a few things accomplished there. Not a ton, but as you guys can see, the XP is going up. When you look here and see how much more XP we need, I love it. 120,000. We're chipping away at it little by little, closing in on that 20% mark. We're almost 20% of the way there, which is I mean, it's not a ton, but every little bit helps, especially early on, because there's not a ton of XP here to be redeemed. Obviously, you still got the Tim Duncan challenges, Gilbert Arenas, that obviously I might eventually do and just sell those players back. But one guy I've been thinking about picking up right now is Pink Diamond John Wall, and that's because I think John Wall, the chance of him retaining his value compared to a Gilbert Arenas, I think John Wall's price is going to retain its value a little bit more, and I think it even has the chance of going up, because all of these guys, in my opinion, are super rare, and they're lock-ins for Josh Smith. And if you think about it, Josh Smith, he's a pretty good card. Would I lock him in? Have I locked him in? No, but I think he is a very good card. When you look at a guy like Gilbert Arenas, he's just a flash player, nothing really specific, no lock-in for him. And so the chance of him retaining his value, or even like a Brandon Roy, if you look at Brandon Roy, they're not going to retain their value as much. Obviously, B-Roy is still a bid free. There's one that's a buy, but these guys aren't going to retain their value. I guess KD has as well, but when you compare them to even like an Idols player like Dominique, who is going to be a lock-in player, or any of these guys like let's say even an Allen Iverson, for example, he's a bid now. Allen Iverson is terrible. Like, I don't know if Allen Iverson's ever a buy, but that just limits the chance of John Wall's price going down by that much. But will I probably get John Wall? Probably not. But the big thing, the main reason I'm not going to get John Wall is because unless you get one that's already badged out, you're going to spend 100K in badges alone if you do want to play this card. And so it's kind of just like, do I want J.R. Smith, you got to get Josh Smith's the first player for J.R. Smith, and we're going to get the second player probably tomorrow. And it's like, do I want to spend all this MT and stuff on him? I don't know. That's the tough part for me. It's like, I personally like Josh Smith, but do I think he's going to be a top 2 power forward in another month? I don't know. But the rest of my team, when you look at it here, is pretty set in stone. I don't really feel like selling any of these guys, especially my Paul George or Giannis. Don't really ever feel like selling those. Like a guy like Oscar and Pete, eventually I'll probably sell. I'll probably even sell Pete Maravich today, to be completely honest with you. Because the thing about where's Pete at? I don't even know what set he's in. Here he is. The thing about Pete is I feel like his price the chance of his price decreasing this week at some point, it might decrease. So I might sell Pete today when I get a good time slot. We'll see. Same thing with a guy like Derek Coleman. You know, I got all of his challenges done. I'll probably sell him at some point today as well. 45K. That's a decent price for him, to be honest with you. 46, 44. So I'm gonna actually put him up right now for 43.95. And I just hope he sells, to be honest with you. It's Derek Coleman. It's not like a huge deal, but a free 40K, honestly, for Derek Coleman is the way I look at it. And if I got all the Oscars challenges done too, I'll probably sell Oscar as well. Just to try to get rid of them before tomorrow, because not that their price will ever go down, because people are always going to need them for these challenges, but there's just no point of me having them around. I'd rather just liquidize it and have that MT, Oscar 58, 57. But Oscar's not terrible. The thing about it is, it's just like he can't crack my lineup. So it's just, there's no point for me personally to just keep running him and having him in my lineup if I can get 55,000 out of him. That's the main thing. I can get 55,000 out of him, so I'll take that every single time. I'm gonna put him up for 55.95, and he's gonna sell as well. So I'm gonna get some pretty close to 100K worth of MT just off of these two guys right here. It's crazy to me the fact that I haven't even applied a badge to Oscar. Diamond Oscar comes with 37 gold badges. That is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that he comes with that is amazing to me. Like, I had to do a double check there to make sure mine wasn't badged out. Like, that's crazy to me that he comes with all these badges, but still there are other better point guards in my opinion than Oscar. He's not bad, but there's just other point guards that I would prefer compared to him. So next guy is Steve Smith. I think I've got all of his challenges done as well, and so Steve, I'm sorry, but you've got to go as well. I don't know whether his price is going to go up, go down. I don't know. What I do know is that he is going to be off of my team. That's what I can tell you guys. Gonna just sell him for $17.95. I just want I want these guys to sell, to be honest with you. I could try to maybe get more out of each one of these, but I'm just gonna put them up for the lowest. It's not really worth it to me. Klay Thompson, I'm going to keep around just because I like Klay a lot, and as you guys can see, 65K, his price has been trending in the upwards direction. I don't know if he's gonna go up anymore or not. Depends on who we get as far as content and stuff, but he is definitely worth keeping in my opinion. So the only other things, obviously Pete Maravich, all these other guys like a Mike Dunleavy, I need to sell as well. But I'm moving and grooving little by little. You guys are gonna see my MT count creep up there as long as I just make sure that I've got the challenges done, because the last thing I want to do is sell a guy like Mike Dunleavy and have to buy him back. That will be legitimately pain right there. So just selling him, see what I could get out of him. Another guy for 17K, and 17K here, 17K there. It's going to add up. Okay, he's 14. No way he's 14K, right? These are all at 357. Oh, he is 14K. Wow. Mike Dunleavy is really cheap. I might put him up for $14.95 to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up for $14.95 because I think I can get that out of him. But it's honestly, it's going to be nice when all these cards sell and I'm starting and I get over that 1.1 million MT mark, because I haven't been there for a while because of these challenges. These challenges are kind of holding me up. But once I sell each and every one of these players, I'll definitely be moving and grooving. Even a guy like Rafe, Buddy Hield, all of these guys, I got their challenges done. So for me to hold on to them, it truly doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to put all of these guys back up in the auction house. They were good for XP, but after that, there's really no point of me holding on to them. There's just not. Now, a guy like Barg, he might go for something still. We'll see. Wow, there's no way he goes for 10K. There's just no way. Wow, that's crazy to me that a Ruby Bargnani goes for this much. It's just, it's insane to me. You guys are definitely going to see my MT skyrocket by tomorrow. 100%. At least in the morning episode, you guys will see a good MT amount. I promise you that after all of these guys sell. Put Barry up. Let's put Rafe up, and then just keep moving through them. Obviously, I'm gonna put Pistol Pete up at some point as well, but Pistol Pete's gonna be the last one that I'm really concerned about. I gotta find a good time slot to put him up. 75, 69. I'm gonna put him up for 68, and all these guys probably will end up selling today as well. Even though they don't sell right away, they will end up selling before the end of today. So I'm not too worried about that. Next, we got Ruby J. Williams, who honestly, Jay Williams was a guy I maybe should have sold a couple of days ago when there was a challenge out for there. You needed like assists with a Bulls player and Jay Williams challenges. You could get like 2 with 1 done, and it definitely would have been a probably good day to buy Jay Williams if you wanted to get that challenge done. But I didn't sell him. It is what it is. He's still going to get me 5K, which I'm not complaining about. 5K here, 5K there. You guys will never hear me complain about that. Marcus Smart's the next guy in order, and as you guys can see, just a lot of MT here, and it's going to add up. It might not seem like a lot right now, and you guys might be like, why is he even showing all this? Because I want to show you guys the value of putting your players up. A lot of people will honestly hold on to these players without locking them in for next, let's say they hold on to all these players until next season. These players are going to lose their value by next season because there are no XP challenges. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is that you don't have to make sure you sell them now, but at least by next season, or at least, at least within the next few days, in my opinion, I would go through and sell all of these players. Like, I'm just gonna do it little by little today. Not necessarily gonna put all of them up at once. The only guy I'm really going to hang on to is Pistol P. So I'm gonna put the rest of these guys up here over the course of today. Other than that, I'm going to hold on to Manu. I wish I would have held on to my Dominique, to be honest with you. Let's see if Manu's a buy today. It's always hit or miss whether Manu's a buy now or not. Today it doesn't look like there's any up. There is a lot for bid for Manu Ginobili. As far as Flash players are concerned, I'll sell Richie at some point today as well because his price is still upwards of 15K. So I'm going to sell him at some point today. AK, I still need to get some of his challenges done, but I'm, as you guys can see, really emptying out everything. Here's a perfect example of how people are going to go down in price. This Divock, look at his price. I mean, he's barely 1,000 because there's no challenges or anything for him. Dunkers, we'll see what I do with Desmond Mason. He's held his price, and I'm thinking Desmond has a chance to go over that 100K mark. So that's kind of what I'm hesitant on selling him for. So we'll see what I do end up doing with Desmond Mason. But I think I still got to do some challenges with him either way. So that's kind of where I'm at as far as that. Shoes, I got a ton of shoes. I'm not going to sell them right now, but one day I will go through and sell every single one of them. I will sell my injury cards though. That's one thing I just don't feel like holding on to is these injury cards. So I'm going to go through and sell each and every one of these, trying to just make a little bit of MT here and there to get over that million mark, to hopefully by tomorrow. Hopefully in tomorrow's episode I will be over that million mark. Got one more of these to quick sell, and then we'll rip these contracts. I don't know what my other pack is. Oh yeah, I got the Trae Young pack. That's what it is. I forgot about Trae, but before we get to Trae, let's open these gold contracts. I don't even think I have any room for gold contracts in my collection. So, oh, I do. That's good. That's good, so I don't have to apply them to a player. Now let's rip Amethyst Trae Young. And the thing I love about this is this just gives me so many more challenges that I can grind today. I'm gonna have a lot of grinding to do and a lot of challenges to get done. So it is legitimately going to work out perfectly for me as Trae Young comes out. Welcome Trigger Trae to the squad. And I've heard he's decent enough on the offensive end. It's just defensively, he's definitely a liability. I'm excited for Trae, and here's why. Look at Trae's challenges. They're decent enough, easy enough challenges, and I'm going to wait to play unlimited until I get that exact squad right, so I can really knock all the challenges done at once. But really, it's a free 1500 XP for Trae Young. But other than that, I'm going to just continue to grind the XP, hopefully level 29 or 30 by tomorrow's episode. Continue to grind the MT. You guys will see that over 1 million by tomorrow, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of our No Money Spent Squad series. I'm excited for the content tomorrow, and I hope just for sniping purposes and to work the MT count, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.